Green light, give it all you got.
Audio check, 1, 2, 3, audio check. Testing the mic, testing the mic. 1, 2, 3, testing the mic. Testing the mic, testing the mic. 1, 2, 3, testing the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Motive Racing channel for another season of action here on Assetto Corsa Competizione here on the PlayStation 4 platform. We've got a hell of an event lined up for you guys this evening. We've got a new season here on ACC at Motive Racing, as I said, and we've got a few new drivers out on the grid as well. A few drivers who I know from previous leagues as well. We've got guys like Lionsfoot out there at the moment who raced over at Robbins Racing. I commentated on him in the GT3s over on Project Cars 2 on there. Multiple times in the past, always a very clean, fair racer. Good to have him out on the track here, making his Motive Racing debut tonight. Also got guys returning to Motive Racing like Thorsten Borchardt. This man here has won multiple championships over on Project Cars 2 in the past, and actually won our GTEs and GT3s here at Motive before departing to focus his efforts on ACC over at Evo's. But it looks like he's returning to Motive for the second season here of the GT3s. It's great to have him out on track tonight. Thorsten Borchardt driving in the number 2 livery, but I'm sure he's going to want to be number 1 come the end of this season. He's always up there fighting. Project BMW out on there on the track at the moment. Don't know too much about him, but he's making his debut. Seems to have quite a high ping, but hopefully that doesn't play a part in today's proceedings. As we see Emo guy there, Ian doing the fastest lap time of the session so far, but it's very early doors at the moment. A 1 minute 32.3 there from him. I'm sure we'll be seeing the times coming down as the session progresses. We saw in practice the fastest time was a 1 minute 29. I believe that was from Ziegenmilk, so he was really getting the hammer down and laying down a marker for everybody else. As we see the times coming in thick and fast now. Ads there goes P3. Looks like we got Thorsten doing the fastest time of the session so far there. 1 minute 29.2 at the moment. 7/10 of a second back to us as style. So at the moment, Thorsten looking very hot in the opening proceedings here at this qualifying session. Just over 10 minutes left to go in this one. It's a 15-minute session altogether, followed by a 45-minute feature race. or the only race of this event, so it's going to be all there and then as far as these guys are concerned. Who's going to come out on top here in the season opener? We've also got guys like Elliot Fogetta out there at the moment, who raced in the later stages of last season's championship, joined us from Zandvoort onwards for last season, and definitely impressed no end. We're expecting big things from him. Lions Foot there, you just see passing the camera. We've got Evan out on track as well. Good to see Evan with us. Looked pretty quick in the practice sessions as well, I might add. J Palm out there at the moment, our lead coordinator here at Motive on ACC. Great to have him out on track. A new addition to our staff team. Very enthusiastic with lots of good ideas. We're looking forward to seeing where he can take us in the near future. He's right up behind Shrimper here. We see J Palm getting a little bit loose onto the gravel and just having to slam on the brakes there to avoid MRO, or Mr. O, I'm going to call him, as he came round. So Mr. O thankfully not getting caught up there in that one. We've heard a few reports in the build up to this one of Mr. O encountering a little bit of lag, and we are seeing a lot of lag there actually from Mr. O. This could be a problem here in the session. Actually, we might have to, if anyone is watching this, any of the staff team, I don't know what we're going to do here, guys, but this is not looking great. Well, hopefully that gets itself sorted out. Anyway, that's definitely not looking healthy at this point. Ziegenmilk goes fastest with 1 minute 28.9, 0.3 of a second ahead of Thorsten. Lovely lap there. Currently, it is the Mercedes-Benzes that are reigning supreme at the moment in the early stages of this session. Ziegenmilk and Thorsten. Got a McLaren there running in third, Mr. O. Ossus Style. Inamoke J Palm. Currently riding around in the Aston Martin. Good to have somebody repping an Aston here on the grid this season. Project BMW driving in the Porsche. Likewise Shrimper. Well, we've got 16 drivers out on the grid tonight, which is pretty good field. We were supposed to have 20 guys maxed out grid, but unfortunately a few guys did have to drop out at the last minute, so 16 drivers. Still some good action for all you guys tonight, and hopefully the grid will be pretty close together. We'll see action throughout the field amongst these lads. So Ziegenmilk currently the top time, 1 minute 28.9, 0.3 of a second back to Thorsten Borchardt, but Thorsten improves that last time around, gets to within 0.2 there of Ziegenmilk. Mr. O is currently lagging everywhere. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. Mr. O is all over the show. Mr. O is lagging all over the place. I don't know what we're going to do about this. Ossus Style currently sat fourth at the moment in this session, 0.6 of a second off the pole time. Saw Ossus Style racing in our GT3s over in Project Cars 2 a few seasons ago now, making his return to sim racing after a long summer off. SD12 Dash currently sat in fifth at the moment in this session. We've got Project BMW out there, currently running sixth at the moment in these in this classification. J Palm 7th, Shrimper on his debut here at Motive Racing, currently sat in P8. Met Shrimper in one of the public servers here on ACC a few weeks ago, sent him an invite to the community, and he jumped straight in, signed up to our leagues pretty much immediately. So it's great to have him out on track. As I said, on his debut tonight, we're looking for a good performance to kick things off. Ad's currently sat in 10th at the moment in this session. He was our runner-up in last season's championship to Oz Wheels, was the best of the rest in terms of that, because Oz Wheels was just imperious over the course of our season 1 here at ACC. Not joining us for season 2, opting to move on to pastures new. We've got Emo Guy currently out there at the moment. Where's Emo Guy? I'm clicking on him, but it's not popping up, so a bit confusing there. GT Racer, currently 12th at the moment in this qualifying session. Coming over the line, what can he do? He looks like he can't improve that last time around. Stays P12 at the moment. We've got Lions Foot out there. Scotty's just come in. He's just come through the chicane there. First chicane. And he's coming up towards the second chicane now. Bit of a lift there by the sounds of it, coming through that left-hander as he comes onto the brakes. Looks like he's got that pretty nicely nailed on though. Ratchet, that's currently sat for P14. We've got Elliot Fagetta out there at the moment in 15th place here in this session. Still yet to do a lap time. He's leaving it very late here with just 5 minutes left on the clock here in our opening qualifying session of the season. Lucky start. Likewise, he's just starting a flying lap now by the looks of it, but not much time left. Thorsten comes over the line, gets within 0.2 of a second of Ziegen Milk, but he's not able to put it up on the top spot at the moment. Mr. O's just brought it into the pits. He's the man who was lagging a little bit a few moments ago. Hopefully he can get that sorted out before the race gets underway, because it does look not too great for him at this point. Elliot Fagetta does his first lap of the session and he goes up into P5 there with a very strong lap time, driving in the Bentley. 005 on his windscreen, number 64 on his livery. Project BMW's sat 6th at the moment. Evans moved up into P7 there with that last lap. Nice lap time there from the Irishman. What's he going to be doing as he comes up towards the line? Can he improve? It looks like he can't for the time being. He stays P7. Ads is having a torrid session at the moment, last season's runner-up. Still sat in 10th place at the moment. Not quite able to get it together just at this early stage. Well, obviously we're near the end of the qualifying session now, but the early stage in the event. Hopefully you can get that all together, because it will be a good opportunity this season for Ads, with the absence of Oz Wheels, to really show everybody what he's capable of. He obviously took the win in the season finale at Paul Ricard, so we know that he's got what it takes to fight it amongst the best. Ratchet still yet to get a full-on lap in anger here, as Mr. O, once again, we can just see the lag there really is treacherous. Well, we just got our fingers crossed that he doesn't get involved in too many on-track battles, because this honestly does not bode well. It really doesn't. So Ziegen Milk still setting the pace at the moment in this session, but want to welcome everybody who's watching live on the YouTube stream. And if you want to get involved here at Motive Racing, then be sure to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the Motive Racing channel, and join us on Discord. Make sure that you sign up to our leagues. You can join us at www.motiveracing.com. You must be a member of our Discord server in order to join our races though, so make sure you get on that as well. And all the relevant links will be at www.motiveracing.com. Looks like Thorsten's managed to get within 0.5 of a tenth of Ziegen Milk, but not quite able to put it on the top spot at the moment. 1.5 minutes left to go in the session. He's brought it into the pits, so he's not going to put it on pole position here. Currently Ziegen Milk crossing over the line. He can't improve on his previous best lap, but he's still sat on pole position. Gets a little bit wide there, coming on the exit of turn 1, and that's going to be that lap, well, not invalidated, but certainly compromised. He brings it into the pits. But it looks like the top two all set here. Mr. O coming through the chicane once again, lagging all over the place. Oster Style sat in 4th place. Elliot Forgetter's brought it into the pits. We've got Project BMW out there at the moment, currently 6th in this session. He's just coming through what looks to be the start of the lap now. Got Evan sat in 7th place still. Coming up on the line now. What's this going to be for Evan? Can he put himself in amongst it here at the top? He puts himself P5 with that lap, improves by 0.4 of a second. Still a little way off of Oster Style, currently sat in 4th, but a great lap there from Evan. So qualifying session over here, guys. These guys can just complete their last lap time. Oster Style on the lap. Looks like he's got Lucky Star just up the road from him. So we're expecting Lucky Star across the line at any moment now to complete his final lap of the session. Project BMW surely has finished the session, or did he get over the line just in time to start another lap? It looks like he may have actually got over the line just in the nick of it there. Lucky Stars looks like he's got off onto the gravel. So Lucky Stars have compromised his lap there. What's Oster Star going to do? He improves his lap time by 1/10, but he can't move himself up the order. He stays P4 by the looks of it. What is Ads going to do here? He's just coming up on the last chicane now, but it looks like he comes into the pits. So Ads must have had an invalid lap time, or something must have happened to him there, because he brings it into the pit lane. He's not going to go any quicker here, so it's going to be an 11th place start for our runner-up in last season's championship. Not the start to Ad's season that he would have wanted. It's going to be Ziegenmilk starting this one at the front. 0.5 of a second ahead of Thorsten Borchardt. Mr. O, Oster Style on the second row. We've got Evan IRL and Elliot Forgetter 5th and 6th. Project BMW and SD12 Dash. J-Palm Lucky Star. Ads GT Racer. Shrimper Emo Guy Lionsfoot and Ratchy. That's lining up at the back of the field, guys. Pop your predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to take this one, guys. We're moments away here from the start of the race here for Motive Racing's ACC GT3 Championship. Season 2 of this one, and we can't wait to see how this one pans out. Ziegenmilk there doing a very impressive lap time. Thorsten Borchardt not too far behind. Hopefully Mr. O's connection sorts itself out during this race, because it looked to be pretty awful, must be said. But here we go anyway. I want to say a big welcome to everybody watching live on the YouTube stream. Hopefully you've been with us throughout the qualifying session and seen what these guys are up to here at this Zolder track for round 1 of Motive Racing's ACC GT3 Championship. Still a couple of spots in the reserve list if anyone wants to get involved here. We also run leagues on Project Cars 2 as well. We're hoping to expand to PC in the not too distant future, but currently exclusive to the PlayStation 4. But guys, let us know in the comment section who you reckon is going to take this one. Ziegenmilk Thorsten looking very strong. Mr. O as well. Hopefully if his internet can sort itself out, he'll be a contender. Oster Style is going to be on it as well. But lots and lots of guys more than capable of getting on the podium here in this race. With 10 seconds to go now until the lights out for a new season here. Hopefully we might have to jump out and jump back in, with the spectator mode does appear to still have that bug that it had a little while ago. We might have to yeah, this might be a problem. Yeah, it looks like it is, so we are going to have to jump out by the looks of it. Or are we?